Okay, so we're going live 24/7 for the next 7 days on the No Expectations LifeCast. I put all of my studio equipment into this empty room and we'll see what's gonna happen. You know, I'm gonna go in there, the doors are gonna close, steam is coming out, and it's like this capsule is gonna close and then the magic is gonna happen. You know, nothing is set up, and I'll figure it out as I go along, you know. I call this the No Expectations LifeCast. Because I really don't know what this is supposed to be other than you seeing, I'm showing what I'm doing. It's so hard to explain. It's so, what is this? Because it's so simple. Please, Jellyfishgeorge, YouTube. YouTube.com/Jellyfishgeorge. This is where you go. And we'll put you anytime for the next 7 days, anytime. Let's see. No Expectations. The No Expectations LifeCast. This is what this is.
What do you say about this first day?
Well, okay, so this is 83 minutes now live.
Yeah.
So
no, this is your first day.
This is the first day. That's
okay.
right.
So what do you feel?
Yeah. No, I feel really good. I feel just like having fun. Just like having fun. Like I said, like I think I'll probably get used to it so quickly. And I forget about it, you know, like I forget about the camera, just do it all automatically, I assume. I'm most excited about all of the stuff I'm gonna learn within this 1 week, all of the stuff where I have to figure things out and create like all these, I mean, just like all these camera angles you can do here, like all this sound journey sort of, you know, like you can set up in so many places in this in this space here. So that's what I'm really excited about now. Like, just make some music and see where it goes. Broken hearts glued together. Ah, man. So it's always about letting go, you know, and not holding on to stuff, and to just trust and believe that you're supported, you are guided, you are on your path. You know, it's all done, said and done. But then it was a lot about expectations for me, like I said, right? And then because I have something internally going on right now, and that was going on a lot inside of me, you know, like the moving the camera and stuff. I already feel like it's automated a little bit, you know. I'm aware, okay, I have to always have the camera on me. The Capsule, live from Bali. So, but it wasn't so much that, you know, like internally I was going through these expectations that are like, okay, are these expectations met today? The connection between me and these people. And I don't know. I just let it go, you know, I just give it to... Well, somebody told me once, which was 2 days ago, and you know this somebody, you know, you give it to God, and He'll take care of it. You give it to the source. They feel like, oh, I don't need to hold on to that. I just give it to the universe, and whatever the result will be, I will will accept that. The challenge. Wow. Yeah. Okay. See, you set yourself like challenges in life, and sometimes you don't get them on time, you know? Sometimes you're like, to do something very consistent can be really hard. It is very hard sometimes. So I still have to play the guitar, and no expectations to no expectations. See, this is why it's called no expectations. I really wanted to have no expectations to how people are going to perceive this, right? Yeah. So today is day number 2 of 7, 24/7 live cast. This is my live casting. I have to collaborate with you guys as well to get inspirations from you, which naturally will happen. And remember, it just happened after we spoke, and I said it would be nice if I could invite people on the stream. And she just called me right then, done. And that's what was really cool, because all of a sudden the audience becomes like alive, you know. And yeah, that's really it. Like, what's possible? What's possible to discover about yourself? It's interesting, like I can slowly feel like the merging already, like, you know, the merging between these two worlds, you know, where the line between, even like that, just doing it through the phone without meta or anything, you know, like without putting the VR on, just breaking the barrier and merging between the digital and the non-digital. Because like the whole time now I'm aware of that, and you know, and then it just overlaps.
This human experience you are going through, what does it represent to you?
Flow comes into my mind right now, the word flow. Like it's... So your question was, what does it represent?
This human experience you're going through.
Yeah, and the word flow came into my head. So because I noticed how, especially in this environment, there is a flow that you create, because there's so much things I have to remember now. It's like, which are new with the camera, to not remember that the phone dies, and there's a switch, and try to engage, you know. So there's always something where I'm like, I want to take this further, I want to build this up, I want to, you know, while at the same time just creating what comes through. So it's really, it's in a crazy way, like an amazing way to connect to the moment. So that's what this represents in that sense, I would say, like the now, you know, a practice in the now. Yeah. So peaceful, you know, it just represents peace in a way. And like, again, like also the flow, it's just like growing, decaying, like it's just constantly moving, constantly morphing, right? Adapting, but especially when it comes to grass and trees and stuff, I mean, the patience as well that we talked about. Yeah, absolutely. This tree in 2 years will cover this, right? Yeah. Patience and foresight at the same time. You have to have the foresight to know that in 2 years this tree will create this. Therefore, you guide it in that certain way. You put it in a certain way, and then it creates the shade over there because you can imagine yourself in that space with the shade through the tree. Yeah. Maybe this is better. Then on the laptop, I have to connect the laptop. There's microphone. What have I learned so far? I learned a lot about insects. The diversity, really, yeah. It's very diverse here. And how they come and go, and they just sit down and then they accept their fate, at one point. I learned that consistency really helps with everything. Yeah, and some really great connections that we've made on the cast. The challenges, like all of the stuff, it's just been really fun to connect to people. So I learned you just keep presenting ideas and keep asking people to how about this? You like that? You try that? And then all of a sudden you collaborate and you create stuff together, and it's so fun to just have everybody. Yeah, so no expectations to what I'm gonna feel like, but I'm looking forward to it.
What motivation is?
To see where this can go. I wish I had a camera on you right now. I don't know if that one catches that. Just to see where this can go. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. The only way is up. You know.
To get high and play around in everything you ever thought you knew and everything you ever wanna do. Oh yeah, as long you move it to the sounds. Play on, play on, play on, my girl, play on. Let's get it down. Play on, play on. Play on, my girl, lay on, let's lay it down. And as beat starts moving with rhythm, everything is in twism. Oh my God, it's feeling good. And you can't stop holding on to your feet, and you move it, then your ass to the beat. My God, this is all we need, another word. Another life goes on, my love.
Sound experience than this. There will be not really any effects on, will be very raw. And then it's just about figuring out the distance of the microphones between you, the microphone, the instrument, It's like sitting in a seat. So now I'm recording the guitar and the vocals with the same microphone. if you listen today, we listened to a song. I played one song today, Enlighten Me. Good. Every day was so different, you know. Every day was so different. Keep doing what you're doing, you know. Really, yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's it. But when you do it, share it. Share it. Yeah. Let people know. Let people know what you're doing. And then with no expectations. And then they will decide what they're gonna do with it. No, I can already see like how so many of you decided to, oh, I want to be part of this, I want to create this. So it just happened, you know. But yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
So many nights, you dried your tears, you cried your tears, and so did I. Hey mama, I'll be on a long ride. Promise you that I won't be alone tonight. Hey mama, don't you worry, don't you cry. Oh, hey mama.
Yeah, it's like when you're inspired, that moment of inspiration. Then, when it's still hot, that flame, you know, this inspired action. I heard it, people call it, like, oh, that's what I would call it, inspired action. Like when you feel inspired, it's like, oh, wow, I want to do this. And then you act on it straight away. You make that move straight away before that spark dims or before something, other things come in the way, you know, just move towards that straight away. And then it happens so quickly. I shared today your story, how you said you want to have things very clear, like understood. You want to make sure that it's understood, because when you understand all the parts of what do here, this is what I want to do, and I understand what you want to do, then nothing is in the way of making the decision in that moment.
I promise you that I won't be alone tonight. Hey mama, don't you worry, don't you cry. Oh, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, I'll be fine.
Then you're just like, oh, you understood? Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what you want to do. Done. Boom. And we can start right now. Nothing is in the way. There's no second guessing or anything, because you just cleared everything up. And then you figure out on the way details, of course, you know, but you just have the vision of, oh, here's the grand thing. Whatever I want to do, there's no option for that. Like, you know, so then I had this idea of, like, okay, there's two possibilities here. Either whatever I want to do doesn't exist, like, is not in Germany, or I have to invent something new, because whatever people are presenting me is none of what I want to pursue. Oh, nice rhyme, yeah?
Yeah, but what was going on exactly in your mind at that time?
Yeah, this disconnect, you know, I guess a feeling of
With what?
with society, or like with people, with the world. Like, I don't know. Well, eventually it was disconnect to myself. Like, but it was like the first time, the first very dominant one where I was leaving was where I didn't know what I wanted. And so I was like, I'm gonna look for it over there and I'm gonna be on my own. I wanna do stuff my own because there was, I don't know, like and I felt like there's, when you're the youngest in your family, I know, like everybody wants to take care of you, which is great, obviously. But also people tend to suggest a lot of times what you should do in your life. And for me that was my boundary saying, like instead of, because what I told people, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, nobody would understand that. Everybody was like, why? Or what's that? You know? Then my solution was like, oh, I'm just going to leave all of this. So I don't have to face that anymore. So I just moved to Thailand. The second time which was a different transformation, was then 1.5 years ago, where I went through breakup, through divorce, through like, and then I went really like, wow, put so much energy into this and wanted to, like I learned so much about commitment by committing to somebody else, and then it didn't turn out. And even then we said to each other, no expectations. You know, we said, if you ever change your mind, let me know. And there was a point where she let me know. So I had a very like spiritual experience, like when these words were said, where I literally felt like leaning out of my body and then like coming back into it. And then afterwards I realized, what do I really want? What do I really want to do? And then I just went into like a bubble for like a few months, and it just was like, I'm not gonna do anything now. Like I'm not gonna let the outside world dictate what I want to do. I'm purely following my intuition right now, and whatever all these influences, whatever is like being offered to me, I'm not gonna do it for no money, for nothing. It's just like it just matters whether I really feel like it. And I realized, wow, I haven't earned money in 3 months, but still every night I'm eating, still every night I'm sleeping, like I'm safe. Or just like, or I had a little, somehow I got some money, I don't know where really I got it from. And then I spend all of that on, and I didn't hesitate on spending it at all. Like whatever the last thing was, I would have spent it on whatever I wanted then. And if I had $1 left and I wanted just chocolate, I would buy the chocolate. Well, you know, because I'm like, well, so far it always has worked out. So that's the proof that I'm supported. Yo. So, I hope this is possible, that you guys can go on the stream as well. The more you work on yourself, the less you have to work on your job or on anything really, because it all comes back to perception. And today the motto has really been gratitude the whole day, and receiving and knowing you're worth it already and you are it already. Yeah. So this, like, you are worth it. There's nothing scary out there. If you feel there's something scary out there, it's because you are creating it. You are creating it on the inside. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, ada sungai. There's a river down there. Ah, nice. Is there, you can walk down there, Bisa? There's a difference between being scared and being excited about something to like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen, but that means I have all the opportunity. I can create it all for myself because it's not written yet. It's just a matter of thinking about it, of seeing opportunity. Closed? Yeah, okay.
But next time I will do something on the stairs, and so we need to step down.
Oh, I see.
Step down here. Actually,
Oh, nice.
To be
Cleaning, like
and then
clearing, yeah.
yeah, clearing the bigger foot.
Ah, wow. So here, the steps down to the river. Through the green there. He said, be careful, but later I will come and go down there. But not now, it's too hot. For me, it came through having a very hard look into my own eyes. Quite literally. I'd stand in front of the mirror and look at myself, or sing to myself in the mirror and observe myself and see, and just express that, and then see, and really see myself, you know? Yeah. And this is kind of like the next level of this, of where you're just accepting and you're just like, because there's a part of me that's like, whatever you see here, I'm not ashamed for any of it. I'm not holding back any of it. Well, or I'm overcoming like these layers, you know? Because it doesn't matter, pick the two people that you, pick a person that you find very inspiring or very like, that for you represents somebody who's really, Mother Teresa represents peace to you, or the Dalai Lama represents kindness. And then you pick somebody that people would put together with evil, Hitler. And there was people that love the Dalai Lama and that don't like the Dalai Lama. There's people that loved Hitler and don't. It's not about the person, it's about how you perceive that person. So if it's about how other people perceive you, and I'm not in control of whether they like me or whether they're not like, or what they think of me or feel about me, then I might as well just be the person I want to be, because they will make up their mind either way, even if I have the best intentions. If they want to make up their mind that I have bad intentions, that's not up to me. But I know my intentions, so therefore I don't have to apologize for anything. So this is what Jellyfish really represents. Like, when that split came of where I made up my mind, there was just shortly afterwards I got this jellyfish tattoo here. And that was really like the boom. So where I was like, this is what I'm doing. This is me. And that's really the point which is the point of this year. Authentic expression, which comes through knowing who you want to be, asking the question, what do I want? Who do I want to be? What characteristics do I want to show? How do I want to express myself authentically? So authenticity. Authenticity is for me the key to all of this, because there is no apologies in that.
So I came downtown on the west side, had to do another ride. I ride to the Capsule to hang out with this fool. This is the J-Fish and Jellyfish coming through with another freestyle for you. We wrote some cards, we did some prayers, we had some blessings. The dumb fire. Jelly bites.
All right.
I kind of want to touch on what you were talking about before.
Go.
That thing about how people will always have their own perception of you, or their version of who you are, no matter how good intentions you might have, or what. My name is Vishnu. I grew up in Bali. I've been practicing Balinese Hinduism as a Balinese for about 18 years, and in the process of becoming a monku. I love Bali. It is home. I speak some Balinese, mostly Indonesian. And I met Jellyfish and Gia about 2 months ago. I'm very happy to meet Mehdi today. And we just did a blessing for the capsule and the people. And so now we're going to go back to the bar and get changed and make some music. Actually, we're going to do some oracle card readings as well.
Yeah, that's
All right, peace.
The universe doesn't care what you decide on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. For sure.
So yeah, manifest your truth, be positive, and have faith. Because if you don't, you're going to provide yourself with the proof and evidence to support the belief that the world is a scary place. And it's just not. Not unless you make it scary.
That's right.
I was just thinking about what I was going to say next. The thing about the blessings and whatever you believe. So, is it an affirmation? Is it a mantra? Is it something that we say to try to affect our experience? Or is it all just more bullshit because the universe doesn't care?
Well, it's just whatever you make it to be.
So yeah, we have self-doubt sometimes. We go through those moments of feeling lost. And then we have moments of feeling too confident. And maybe arrogance takes over, or what would you call it? Vanity. And so there's a balance to be found, and sometimes you swing one way and sometimes you swing the other way. But finding that center point of calm, tranquility, feeling like you're in a balance at the right place, in the right time, having a good time with good people.
That's right. That's the stuff you remember as well.
Yeah.
George, say something.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. What's the topic?
Life.
One is for life.
Universe.
Okay.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Let me sing something that you probably sometimes heard. Yeah. The universe always support. Yeah. You don't get hurt. The universe support. So get up on that ship and go off that port. Yeah. Go out to sea. Yeah. This is where you wanna be, yeah. This is where you're gonna be free, yeah. This is where you keep your belief, yeah. And this is where you're going on, sailing your ship into the ground, or you're sailing it up into the sky, yeah. Where you're flying high, yeah. Where you're getting right, yeah. Ooh, na 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 na. With gratitude, you can achieve anything. With gratitude. Yeah. Hit it. Hit it.
I get in the mood, gratitude, when I'm feeling rude, so crude. I allude to that thing you said before about superb.
About that dude?
Absurd.
Absurd? Don't feel hurt.
I'm heard.
About what? Stuff? Yo, bro, what's up? Yeah.
I appreciate
What?
everything.
You appreciate and you integrate? Yeah.
Integrated. I grated some cheese.
Please.
And then some ginger too. And I squeezed.
Some ginger too is because you are the schnook. Bro, that's true.
That's true. I got something for you.
You got some ginger for me?
I put it in a dish
Let's see.
for the jellyfish.
Oh, please.
He makes a wish.
That's me.
He grants the wishes.
Oh, we grant wishes. Because we're genius.
Genies!
Genius
Double G's.
pair of genies. Like, it's... When I noticed back then also, when I listened to music, I was always studying at the same time. When I see somebody else or listen to somebody make music, I was never the one that would jump around much in the crowd or anything. I'd rather just stand there and watch them play, like study them play, and listen for things where I'm like, this, yeah, just, hear all these things, these little things. So I'm like, how is that? How do they do this? You know? And then you try to copy it, or I tried to copy it. I was like, oh, I would love to sound like John Frusciante. And then I play stuff, and then I never feel like I sound like it. And then I'm also like, well, I'm not him, so of course I don't sound like it. But then I can remember one time where somebody told me I sounded like him. So for somebody else, it seemed like, you know. So I'm like, okay, it's just the perspective, you know, or the self-perception maybe. Yeah. How to inspire my 16-year-old self. Watch a video of John Frusciante playing the guitar. Like playing one of his solos on like the rooftop. I can tell you exactly. I can tell you 3 seconds that inspire me so much. 3 seconds of my life. Precisely. There is a concert. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I can't remember which year it is, but they played on top in Hamburg, Germany. They played on the rooftop of a building. And there was like a thunderstorm or like dark clouds in the back. It was dark already anyways, but they play I Could Have Lied, which is on the Bloodshot Sex Magic album. And John plays a solo, and at one point there's in the solo, he creates such a sound, and it's not longer than 2 or 3 seconds, but every time I hear it, it's just like sends inspiration down my spine, like this, wow, like I don't know how this is done, like it seems, especially at that age, so bizarre to me to create the sounds with the guitar, and it sounded so intentional. It didn't sound like an accident, you know? Like it just felt like he knew exactly what he wanted to create. And yeah, I think that's maybe the difference, like between when you idolize something, you want to be like that, and when you're inspired, you are inspired by what you experience and want to express yourself authentically, like, which doesn't mean you want to do the same thing that this person does. Yeah, like sometimes I watch like a skate video and it inspires me to make music. Yeah, so it's all about receiving again, like, because it's
more of what you're doing here. More.
Yeah, it's just about the opening the channels. Always what we talk when we talk about frequencies, like you have to allow frequencies to be received. And then to go to an event where a lot of people go there with the same intention to jump on that same frequency at the same time, that's always very powerful. Well, it's the
universal law of attraction.
Like what we said, what we said yesterday was when you finding signs that support your no, sorry, what was the
claims?
word?
Like your thoughts.
So if you believe your oh my god, no, I can't. See, now I can't even find the words.
So basically, the thoughts that you create, your thoughts create your reality.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. So if you think you're worth a lot of money, you see the signs that show that. You know, if you think you deserve a lot of love, or you're a loving person, then you see the love in other people. If you believe you're a rich person, then you see the richness around you. Yeah, speaking is very important.
Well, to convey your own vision and your own thoughts, if you aren't able to articulate that, then you can create it. That's why some people create with music and sound as opposed to words. So there's just different types of mediums for creativity.
Clarity is always very important. Once you really precisely define on what you want, when you know, then I feel like it happens very quickly.
Sure.
We wanted to live in a nice villa with pool and view and all these things, and at one point we just wrote down what do we want.
In a villa, nice.
When we wrote like word for word, we want to live in a villa, we want this, and we wrote like half a page of all these details, and 2 hours later we were standing in that villa because we just asked somebody and they know, like, oh yeah, I know this, I know that, and It was just offered to us, you know, and it was just because we define. When you define what you really want, then when you see it, you know that you're looking at it. If I would have never seen a dog in my life before and you tell me, hey, what does a dog look like? I wouldn't know when I see one. So I couldn't tell you. But as soon as I define, it looks like furry, there's like this, there's this shape, with 4 legs, there's this, and it's super cute, and I wag their tail. An animal comes up to me that does exactly that, I'll be like, oh, that must be a dog, therefore I created it, you know, therefore it's there. So this is how it works. You have to be precise to say what you want, because you want to recognize it when it's there. Yeah. That's the thing, you always, the big realization is that you already have it at any point. It's just a matter of seeing it, of the awareness of it. You always have it. Just it's a matter of worth, self-worth, feeling. You have to connect the feeling, the emotion to the thought, because that's the powerful, attractive energy. Yeah. Because I think people are very good lie detectors, even when it comes to themselves, when they don't speak the truth to themselves, because your body reacts in emotions that will tell you, if you know how to read it, if you're open to read it the right way, then you know whether you're fooling yourself, you're not being honest with yourself. Because man, look at the dogs, they're just like, they don't worry about any of that stuff that we go through, it seems. They're just like, you chilling, I'm chilling. You eating, I'm eating, okay. They don't care about money or music or art or whatever. They just go.
So you think that separates us from animals? We are, but the difference between human beings and other animals?
I don't know if that separates from us, but we just operate differently. All the animals or everything operates differently. That's also a power that we have. That we don't. One of my chosen mentors, like that, Bob Proctor, I listened a lot to his stuff, and he would. Oh no, I forgot what I was saying. He would say, what was the
difference between different kinds of mammals?
And then I said,
you said that
that's a superpower. Oh yeah, so that we have the capability to shape our environment. We create our environment as humans. We don't need to blend in because we can change it. That's why I don't need to live in the tree or on the ground, or because we make carpets, we make houses, we make, in the most bizarre places where you think, how could anything survive there? People are striving there. Because we have the capability to change our environment. And how does it start? Like, it starts with a thought, something like, what do I want to create? Like, I don't every time sit down and think like, I'm going to write a song about this right now. I'm going to sing a song. I just grab an instrument and start playing, and afterwards I feel like, oh, this just happened, and then I inspire myself, and then I go from there. So, and that's where the emotion, or like the pull, is why that's so important, I think. Because that's a knowing without thought. That's like, you're attracted to something so many times, like, why do you do this? I don't know. It just feels right. That's all. Here, and that's the card we just picked. Inner wisdom. I'm safe on my path and listen to my inner guidance. Move slowly and purposefully. That's just like, yeah, it's all good. We spoke about this yesterday as well. Because it's so relevant, it seems, in the human existence. Just to find out, like, to believe in yourself, that's all. It's supported.
be is to be understood. Everything in life is easier if you believe it. It's slowly drowning as you're knocking on the hourglass. A lonely pounding is the sound that you're receiving.
I look at it and it's just like, it's a mess. You know? Now I look at it as like, it's kind of like a mess, but when I was in it, it made sense. But now I'm already moved on from that step, you know? So I'm already like, I don't know, like everything had its thing, you know? Every piece here was used in one way or the other to create it. One more time. Last night, it's the last day, last night. This is already like 1 week. That's so crazy. 1 week ago, 5 o'clock, it was, and I started the live. And now one more night, and tomorrow morning, done. Back to the capsule. The last time balancing along this thing. Always this joy of doing something, creating something in the moment.
Yeah, in the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah, so exactly. Moved in here and I thought, oh yeah, you know, I'm just gonna make music the whole time. And I guess there was a bigger idea of a thought around making music. But then I noticed it was a lot about just self-reflection. But okay, last word. Nothing has ever been accomplished without intention, or something like that. Oh wait. Okay. No expectations, baby. See you later.